think about your life. Are you busy? Are you overwhelmed? Are you bored? Or do you have a lot of free time? For me, my free time is often very limited, so I must make sure I work hard so I can stay on top of my studies, my work schedule, and all the other activities that I am involved in. My name is Emily Schmitz. I live and work on my family's farm, where we have about 500 acres and we have multiple animals that we raise. I am also involved in many activities off of the farm. These activities including FFA, which is Future Farmers of America, 4-H, Student Council, Students Against Destructive Decisions, and helping to run a 4-H camp every summer for kids. In addition to all of this, I also have 5 brothers and sisters and 2 nephews that I have to make sure that I stay with. For my Edison career, I started taking Edison classes about 2 years ago, just taking gen ed classes. And last May, I decided to work towards the ag business degree that is offered through the Darke County campus. So, like I mentioned, I live and work on a family farm, and we have cattle, sheep, pigs, chickens, a dog, and some cats. So I have a bull here, and this bull represents the cattle, and I really love the cattle. The cattle are my babies. They're really awesome because they have so many different unique personalities, and it's so fun to get to interact with them every day and learn something new about them every day. And along with the farming side of it, I also have here my FFA jacket. So this FFA jacket is I got it my 8th grade year, and I'm currently a junior, so I've had it about 4 years. And this jacket represents something much bigger than me. It represents the entire country of FFA. It represents agriculture at its most highest level in the classroom and with students. I go to conventions and leadership days and places, and I love to go to places that I can learn and be inspired by what is happening there. This is through my school, where I participate in many CDEs, which is a career development event, such as job interview and public speaking. And it's really a passion, and it's so amazing to get to come into the classroom every day and want to be there. So along with this, I run a lot. Or I don't run, but I drive. And I am always just going. I never have a lot of free time, and I basically live out of my car some days and even some weeks. But I always have to make sure that I make time for family, friends, work, and school, often putting myself last, as so many of us often will do. So then I also have this book, and this book represents my studies. So I currently take 6 classes, so I'm taking 6 classes this semester, 3 of them being Edison classes, and it's really kicking my butt. But with having the books, it represents my studies and working hard and just always having something to do. And it feels like a lot of times I go to school and come home, work a little bit, and then I get started on homework again, and it's just a process all over again. And on the weekends, it's another process all over again. So with all of my homework and with all of the activities that I just showed you that I participate in, I am constantly running, and I never really slow down to just take in the moments. So some of my goals for this class here, I would really like to learn and improve my speech writing and how to present a speech. So by doing that, I think I can learn a lot about that in this class. And I also like to listen and improve my daily conversations, which I think is a big part of this class as well. So I hope you have learned something about me, and I hope that we can relate a little more. So speaking of relating, I would like to know, how do our lives relate? Are we very similar, or are we vastly different? Do we all have different ways of surviving this crazy lifestyle that we live in? So how do you and I compare? Are we, like I said, are we similar, or are we vastly different? How do our lives compare? Thank you.